Hi everyone, I'm Selena, and today I'm going to show you how to make a hand crank winch. So this is an engineering sort of project. So for today's project, you're going to need 2 paper towel rolls, or if you don't have them, you could get 6 toilet paper rolls. You're going to need some tape, a spool of some sort, so I'm using a ribbon spool, a pencil or a straw, some other cardboard, a flat piece like so, not too big. And that's about it. Well, also some scissors, forgot about that. So that's all you're gonna need for today's project. So for today's project, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take that flat piece of cardboard that you have. So make sure it's quite thick, and it will be our surface for the winch. So next, you're going to take either the paper towel rolls, 2 of them, or your 6 toilet paper rolls. And if you don't have the paper towel rolls, we're going to stick about 3 of the toilet paper rolls together with the tape. So like I've done here. Next, so once you've taped them together, as you can see on each edge, you're going to make a cut at the top on either side. So the best way to do this is to pinch it together like so, and then make a sort of rectangular cut at the top so that it will be a notch, so something could sit in it. So just pinch the toilet paper roll like so, and you can make it before you tape them together if you wish. So I made that with my scissors. I made the notch cut in the top, so it's even on either side. So you're going to want to do that for both paper towel rolls at the top like so. So I made both. So now both of these have the notch at the top that's cut out. Make sure that both of these are equally, both of your paper towel rolls, or if you use toilet paper rolls taped together, make sure that they're about the same height. And next, you're going to want to just stand them up like so. And if you see, just turn this around here, it's just going to be with the notch that we made here, the notch that we made here, we can just see across, so they're lined up like so. Oops. So next, you're going to want to take your pencil or your straw and just slide it into the notch or drop it in like so. And then you're going to make sure that it fits in both of them perfectly. And there should be some space so you can move the pencil or straw around. And you want to make sure that they're not, the paper towel rolls are not too far apart, right? You don't want to have it like that, because obviously the pencil is too small for it. So you'll want to keep them close enough together that the pencil can fit in. And you want also a little bit of an end on one side Next, you're going to want to take that pencil out, now that you know that they're distanced properly. And you're going to want to tape around the bottom, as you can see here, of each of the toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. So just take your tape and start taping around the bottom. You probably need at least 4, don't worry about that falling. You'll need about 4 small pieces of tape to tape it down. So you want to make sure that it's secure enough. So just tape all the way around the bottom. So it's stuck on firmly like so. And do the same with the next one. Remember, make sure that it is close enough so that the pencil can fit, and there's a little bit of space on one side. So that should be fine there. I'll tape it right there. And you want to make sure that the notches at the top are lined up. So the pencil can slide through. Almost there. So we're going to do, remember, 4 pieces of tape to secure the bottom, so each side is quite secure. Once you fasten the tape, it should look something like this on the top. So now that our pillars are in place, our paper towel rolls, we're going to just put this back on the top and make sure that it's still spaced out properly before we move on to the next step. So the next step then is to take this on, and now take your spool of ribbon or string. Now, if you have an empty spool and you just want to tie some extra string on the spool, like say you were using, or your parents were using some ribbons to tie on presents during the holidays, and you just have this empty sort of roll, you could just take any string, preferably like a thicker sort of thread or string, around this size or even slightly thinner, and you're going to want to take the one end of the string and you're going to want to tape it down. I'm going to tape down one side of that string so that now it is fixed to the spool, like so. Make sure it's firmly fixed, and then just roll up the string. And this is quite long for a string for our purposes, but I'm just going to wind it all the way up. You can have a shorter string as well, as long as it's about at least till the end. So this length of string is what you want at least, but the more the better. So now that I've done that and I've rolled up the spool, you're going to take your pencil again, put the spool and the pencil, put the pencil through the spool like so. So that's just on there like that. And then you're going to want to put it on through the notches. And then it should look like so. So you can kind of see the hand crank winch coming together here. All you need to do now is tape this part to the pencil. So the spool should be taped to the pencil. So once you've figured it out so that there is enough space on one side, you're going to make sure that you tape it just so that it's in about the center. So take some tape. And about 4 pieces on each side, or 2 at least, should hold it. So I'm going to try 2 right now. Just put 2 on this side, and then put 2 on the other side as well. You'll see I have tape on this side and tape on the other side. And then now I'm going to just put that back in the notches like so. And now you see by pulling the string that the pencil moves with the spool, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, so now I'll just wind that back up. And we are almost done our project for today. So the next thing that we're going to attach onto here is a load. So if you have a little basket, which I don't have a little basket, but if you have a little basket, you can affix it to this end of the ribbon or string. And then you can see how it carries a load. Since I don't, I'm just going to cut up this toilet paper roll, like so. I'm just going to cut it in 1/3. Size doesn't matter. And because it's falling apart, actually, I'm going to use a little bit of tape on it. Just to demonstrate how the winch uses, or how the winch can be used to haul or pick up a load, right? So we'll attach this onto here, so it's a little loop. Just tie a knot. And it's okay if it's unbalanced by the way you tie the knot. Either way, it will demonstrate. So I'll just turn this around so that everyone can see. I'll go out like that. So this is attached to here. And I forgot to say, if instead you're using a straw instead of a pencil, I don't have any straws, you can use a straw instead of the pencil, but if you have the bendy sort of straw at the end, you can use that as a crank instead of what I'm just going to use the pencil like so, just by turning it. So you're just going to rotate the pencil like that, and you see that it picks up the load. So it really works. And you can lower the load by rotating it the opposite way. So you're just really using your fingers, just rotating them. So rotating them like that. Oh, let me make sure this stays on the side, a little bit crooked, but you get the idea. So rotating it down, lowering the load, and rotating it up like that. And there you go. So it's a real hand crank winch, which actually works. So if you like today's project, please use the hashtag MPL from home or area at Markham Library. And I look forward to seeing your hand crank winches. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye for now.